This is the word of the week for Easter Sunday, April 5th. Resurrection into the work of the world. This reflection includes two scripture passages for today. The first is from John 20, verse 1. On the first day of the week, Mary of Magdala came to the tomb early in the morning, while it was still dark, and saw the stone removed from the tomb. The second passage is from Colossians 3, verses 3 to 4. For you have died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. When Christ, who is your life, appears, then you too will appear with Christ in glory. Happy Easter. Reflection. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. From Psalm 118, verse 24. Easter celebrates new life, new possibilities opening beyond what we currently apprehend. Easter is hope incarnate, a reminder to never give up on the evolution of life, light, and love in our midst. This light, life, and love is constantly being called forth from the depths of our beings, resurrecting in us. Thomas Keating writes in his book, Reawakenings, quote, Christ is alive in the center of our being as a tiny light with the power to spread through every faculty until our entire being is filled with light, and then through us to set the divine fire of love aflame everywhere in the world. Christ is becoming all in all, loving in us, and pouring into us and into the world the power of resurrection. End quote. Whenever we glimpse the fullness of reality, our lives are changed, just as Mary's life changed at the tomb. We sense divinity dwelling within us, incarnate in our flesh, as we go forth to love and to serve the world. Meditations. There are two meditations for today. The first is from Ilia Delio's essay, An Easter Reflection, published April 20th, 2025. Easter reminds us of the extraordinary power of God's love, the power to raise what is dead into new life. The resurrection of Jesus Christ is not just a past event. It reveals our very purpose, to live renewed lives in God. Yet the path to resurrection is not one of ease. Jesus died 1,000 little deaths to break open the new reign of God. To be fully alive, to live into the fullness of life, is to die 1,000 deaths as well. We too must be willing to walk into the conflict of injustice, the cries of the poor, the struggle of naming the powers, the loss of what feels safe and known. We must walk by the power of love alone. Only in losing our lives and shedding our protective layers can we touch the wounds of life with the healing power of love. Through every act of resistance against what divides us and sets us apart, we realize the truth of our existence. We are one. Resurrection speaks of the present moment bathed in a new future, a new relationship with God, a new union by which life is gathered into a new creative energy of love. The second meditation is from Beatrice Bruteau's The Easter Mysteries. Easter is about transformation. We are following Jesus as our archetype, as well as our teacher and our friend, the one who exemplifies the very transformation we are facing. He is himself the way into which he leads us, as he is the life into which we are led. We are spirit incarnated. This is the revelation of what and who we are. It enables us to see and to participate in the incarnation. To become children of God is to have life in ourselves and the power to transmit it. We do not consider being equal to God something to be clung to, but we empty ourselves and take on the form of workers in the world so that we become life-giving spirits. We are constantly, day by day, coming down from heaven to be incarnate, clothed with the world, and constantly rising up again to divine consciousness in order to give life. That is why the resurrection occurs not on the Sabbath, but on the first day of a new working week. The resurrection of the body is re-entrance into the work of the world. Once we have been renewed by that discovery of our divine filiation, then we must incarnate that truth.
To practice. There are 3 suggested practices for this week. Practice 1. Prayerfully reread these passages again in the manner of Lectio Divina, reading them aloud to engage more of your senses and feel the vibrations in your body. Gaze at the image. What do you receive for your journey now? Practice 2. You may enjoy listening to music from Johann Sebastian Bach. Easter Oratorio, BWV 249, about 12 minutes, via the link in today's email. You might enjoy a longer version via another link provided in the email. Practice 3. Practice affirming the gift and the possibility of each day by starting each morning with Psalm 118, verse 24. Perhaps even before you rise from your bed, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Or you might use it as an active prayer sentence throughout the day. What do you notice? And some further notes. You're invited to post your reflections and prayer requests as prescribed in today's email. There are 3 weekly live Zoom prayer groups to support your practice and spiritual journey. They happen on a Tuesday, 9 to 10 a.m. Eastern or New York time, Wednesday, 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern time, and Thursday, 8 to 9 a.m. Eastern time. Each prayer group has a slightly different reflection excerpt. Therefore, some participants attend more than one. You can find the links for these prayer groups in today's email. Additional opportunities to support your silent prayer practice and spiritual journey are offered in the Meditation Chapel, a Zoom-enabled worldwide meditation community. All groups are free and open to all. You can find out more by clicking on the link in today's email.